Hello, my fellow horse lovers. Hey, it's a Wednesday in the arena with Dr. Pamela, and I have something exciting to share with you. So, first of all, I have to share, this isn't the exciting part, but one of my favorite quotes is that which is real does not change. And, I've been talking in the group about how things are shifting and the business is changing, but the reality is it's really not. Everything's just finally coming full circle, and I'm really able to bring what the horses are calling me to do out to the world that I've been called to do for a really long time. And it's just the rest of the world wasn't ready, and now I believe that people are shifting and the rest of the world is ready. And this is my exciting thing, is I am going to start doing every month, at least for the rest of the year, a week of experts in my group. And it's going to be called Rise of the Conscious Horse Healer. And I am going to have a panel of experts on, one every day for a week, every month. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I've already started recording. They're going to be super cool. And I wanted to share with you today one of the experts that's going to be on the panel, and her name is Linda Watson. And she is the curator of the Equine Leadership magazine. And last year, she asked me to do a book review on her book called The Book of Realizations. And I'm just going to read you my review real quick that I wrote for her on this book. And I said that this book is an artistic guide that brings us back to nature, intuition, and most of all, ourselves. It invites readers to embark on a journey of self-discovery alongside horses, leaving them with a newfound sense of perspective and inherent balance. This book is full of thoughts that linger in the mind, reminding us of the power of introspection and the beauty of realizing our truths. And I'm super excited to highlight her on our panel of experts for the Rise of the Conscious Horse Healers interview series. And she will be highlighted for August. It's coming out the end of the month. But she also has an accompanying card deck. And you guys know how much I love cards. And so I went to draw a card out, and I was like, can't make this stuff up, right? They're always spot on. So, again, the Book of Realization. So the card I drew was Realization 22. Chaos and creativity can be co-authors. And the card says, whether we experience inner or outer chaos, whether we are conscious of it or not, whether we are asking for a creative idea or simply open to what might come, chaos and creativity as co-creators can truly enhance our lives. Simply lean into the chaos and ask creativity to come out and play. And I was like, wow, no coincidence that I wanted to talk about this book, the author, and that was the card that I drew today, because really there's a lot of chaos in the world, is there not? And horses are the ones that always help keep us grounded and bring us back to the present moment, and really are great mirrors for us to remind us of when we're not in the present moment. But it reminded me is like, there has been a lot going on, and I hadn't been feeling very creative. And when I decided to just lean into what I felt I was being called to do, that's when the creative juices started flowing. So this summer, I have almost finished one of my books. It's going to be the first book in the Sacred Horse Medicine series. I've got this interview series going on. I've relaunched the podcast, and I'm feeling this whole new sense of creativity. I blame it on the 8/8 portal, and last week's full moon was some really strong energy. But we can choose to dwell in it, or we can choose to lean into it. And I just wanted to encourage everybody today that even when you're feeling chaos in the world and maybe sometimes things aren't going perfect with your horses the way you want them to, how can you be a little more co-creative with them? What can you do a little differently? You know, for me, it was really just taking some time to be present and mindful, and you know, it's been hot and humid and buggy, and like sometimes they just want you to hang out with them, sometimes they want to go for a walk, sometimes they just want to be left alone. But what can we do that we can co-create with the horses, and really for all of us to rise? Like, the rise of the conscious horse healer isn't about, you know, healing just horses, okay? It's really a call for us to step into our higher selves and for us to be better advocates for our horses, to be more proactive, to not always rely on others. It's like, yes, we need a team of advocates. Yes, we need professionals, but what can we do to up our game, to be better horse moms, to be better owners, to be better advocates to these amazing creatures? And also, like, I know there's a lot of women out there that the reason they got into body work, or, you know, equine massage or Masterson method, or whatever it is that you were called to get certified in, a lot of times it's a horse. There's always one horse that you had that was having challenges and you didn't know what else to do. So you went and got some sort of certification to help your horse more, right? And that's great and it's wonderful. But what if you could help more horses? Right? So that's what this series is going to be about. It's going to be encouraging, it's going to be uplifting, it's going to be inspiring. And most of all, it's here to serve the highest good of the horse. So keep your eyes and ears open in the group. When I get the exact dates announced, it's going to be by the end of the month. I have some really great experts that are presenting this month, and it's going to be exclusively just for the group only to begin. You guys get first dibs. So there you have it. Again, chaos and creativity can be co-creators, even with horses. So until next time, my fellow horse lovers, enjoy your horse.